Hello there! Wow! Perfect! Wonderful! Well done!
Okay!
What is up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast back at it in Animal Crossing on the Nintendo GameCube. Let me check my mail real quick. See what we got in the mailbox. I believe we should have a letter from the museum. Another dinosaur track. Dinosaur tracks are way overly abundant in my my little Domoburg here, apparently. What is this one? From Tom Nook. Okay. Cool. Whatever. So we could sell that. Let me throw away. Yes. Throw this one away as well. So last episode, let me run down here quick. Already seeing something to be dug up here. And I'm not talking about this weed. Alright, so how am I going to get to this thing? There we go. There we go. So we got a fossil right out of the gate here. Last episode here on the Let's Play, I paid off my house. I did not expand my house yet, so I'll do that today. I wanted to bask in the glow of being debt-free temporarily. But I did also catch this ladybug that I did not sell. So let me donate it to Blathers. I feel like I have to donate a loach to Blathers too. Because last week I just sold everything that I caught. Alright, that's Ladybug. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. Here we go. Overly talkative Blathers. Okay. This vile what? I'm not even reading. Nope, nothing else. That's it. That's it, Blathers. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. Until I find something else I have to donate to you. Alright, so we're gonna run up to Tom Nook, and we are going to say hello. We're gonna sell this fossil real quick. This dinosaur track that I know for a fact I already have donated 5 times over to the museum. Every time I premiere one of these episodes, somebody complains about all my weeds. And, it's a valid point. It's a valid, complaint, but I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time in my life to pick all these freaking weeds. Weeds are natural, okay? They're naturally... Oh, wait, he's asking me about stuff. Wait, should I expand my home or should I add a basement? I'm thinking about adding a basement. Enlarge your house. I'm gonna add a basement. Excellent choice. A basement it is. You'll have to pay for it, of course, or else I'll fill it back up with dirt. That's a threat. Tom Nook just threatened me. Can we just talk about that? I missed the entire beginning of this dialogue. I assumed it was just his regular banter of "Welcome to the Tom Nook's Nook's Cranny," blah 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 blah. Anyway, or Nook and Go, wherever I am now. Whoa ho! I kid. Just a little bit of kidding. Anyway, you can't see it, or you can't see into a basement from the outside. It's great for stuff you don't have room for, but still don't want to get rid of. Yes. I myself have a basement. They're quite fun, if I might say so. You'll see soon. What can I do for you? Okay, so I'm gonna have a basement by next episode. That's fun. 1,000 bells for the dinosaur track, so we're off to the races here. I think we're just gonna have like a more leisurely episode. This week. And by a leisurely episode, I mean like, we're just gonna chill. We're not gonna scramble for cash like we have in previous episodes, i.e. last week when we had our goal set on hitting... Oh crap, I forgot about these from last week. As you can see, I was really scrambling for money, so I just dropped anything that I couldn't immediately cash in to Tom Nook. for Bellage, I just scrapped. I threw on the floor. So, we're going to have a buttload of mail to send out to the museum today. Oh my god. Okay, so there are a lot of weeds. I made the comment that people always complain about my weeds, but this is a little bit overboard, I would say. This is overkill. I gotta pick or rip out some of these. Oop, there's... Crap, I missed. There she blows. A new fossil. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna do some fishing today. I mean, I always do fishing, but I think there were some fish that I caught last episode that I don't think are in the museum yet. Such as the red snapper. I'm pretty sure... I guess we're kind of moving right along in this Let's Play series to a point where we probably should start eyeballing potential completion. Is that a buried something? I can't really tell, to be honest. I guess it is, right? Yeah. It's like underwater. What is that? I dug up the blue corner. Is that a wrestling mat? Who buried that there? What the heck? Got some weird villagers, dude. I'm gonna go check the bulletin board then, too. And see who did that. Oh, God, there's another one right here. I'm just gonna... Fatal flaw of this game, how annoying and tedious it is switching between tools. And I think, Wild World is, like, pretty much the same. That is one really, really nice thing they added. I want to say in City Folk, how you could just cycle through using, you know, the left and right buttons on the directional pad, but I'm not totally sure. It might be a thing in Wild World. I'll have to check eventually, but... Crap. I didn't expect it to bite so quickly. So now I have 5 fossils in my pocket that have to be sent out. And that's not even all of them. Because, like I said, 2 of those, as you saw, were actually from last week. So that means that there are probably still another 2 fossils or so to be dug up just for today. The infamous lighthouse that I blew. Tortimer told me to light it while he was on vacation, and I did it most of the nights. But he chose to dwell on the few nights that I did not do it. And potentially killed somebody out at sea. Oh, how dare I? Oh, yeah, well. Nobody died. Gulliver didn't even wash up on the beach. And if Gulliver didn't wash up on the beach, then we know nobody died. It's fine. It's fine. Gulliver washes up on the beach naturally without the lighthouse being lit or not lit. Anything out on this pier yet? No. Not that I'm seeing. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. I don't really know what I'm looking for now. I'm just wandering. Just chilling. Who are you? Who are you? Have I talked to you? Boris. Who is Boris? Aha, I knew there was still someone I hadn't met. Schnort. I know you now. So I'm Boris. Got a problem with that? Because I'm real good at fixing problems. You get me? So Boris is an aggressive, like, warthog, I guess. That's much better. I certainly hope that I'll be glad to know you, Schnort. Alright. Weird. Let me check my map. Are people moving out that I'm just not aware of? Or just people just keep moving in? I'm confused. So we have Hambo, Peanut, Bertha, Jay, Tabby, Boris, Pecan and Savannah, Wolfgang, Bob, and Mint. I don't know if anybody moved out that I'm aware of. Somebody has to be moving out to be replaced by Boris and Savannah and everyone else, right? I'm confused. Whatever. This butterfly doesn't seem like it's going to be a cash cow or anything, so I probably haven't caught one yet. But for the museum's sake, I've seen a lot of these around lately. It is a common butterfly, so, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that would stand to reason that a common butterfly is commonly seen. So I talk a lot about how New Horizons doesn't feel quite like an Animal Crossing game, right? If you know me, if you've tuned into previous Let's Play episodes and Animal Crossing New Horizons update analysis videos and all that stuff on the channel, you know that New Horizons just doesn't, for me, feel like a true Animal Crossing game. At least not yet. There's a lot of stuff that's outstanding that, or that I hope to be outstanding, like gyroids and whatnot, in future updates that just, you know, make the game feel less complete and less like a real Animal Crossing game. But with that being said, I often say that New Leaf on the 3DS was kind of a turning point in my mind. City Folk on the Wii was the last true Animal Crossing game, and I can't say that wholeheartedly anymore. Well, not anymore, but I say that very loosely. You know, it's just in my opinion, because New Leaf is where they started turning the tide and started adding more elements to the game that kind of got away from the outright simplicity that Animal Crossing has been known for. Holy crap. That's a barred knife jaw. I know for a fact I haven't caught one of those yet before. We're going to do some more ocean fishing now that it's March. But anyway, I digress. The reason I say this is, in New Leaf on 3DS, there are still a lot of elements that came back to the game, such as this tree right here. There's a tree in Animal Crossing New Leaf, like the central point, obviously, in Animal Crossing New Leaf, where everything gathers around, and that kind of town square area is, you know, very reminiscent to this area here, and I wanted to note that, because I thought about that previously, but I think New Leaf, in my opinion, let me know in the comments below what you think, but I think New Leaf was kind of, I have to say, New Leaf was the last game in the Animal Crossing franchise that was a true blue Animal Crossing game, in my opinion. And I know that was the last one before New Horizons. But I think that was, I don't know how to explain it. City Folk was legit an Animal Crossing game, right? You have Animal Crossing on GameCube, Wild World on the DS, and City Folk on the Wii. Those were all, like, OG Animal Crossing games. Then you had New Leaf on the 3DS. That one came along, and while, like, again, it's still a true blue, you know, Animal Crossing game, it introduced new features that kind of started to get away. What is that garbage? An old shoe. It started to get away from what Animal Crossing has always been, with, like, the new things they added, like decorating outside, and, you know, instead of being a villager, you're now the mayor, and, you know, you're in charge of ordinances and all that good stuff, and public development, and it's not a bad thing per se. It was a new take on the Animal Crossing franchise, I get it, but it seemed like a big jump all of a sudden, but it wasn't that bad, right? It was a big jump, but it wasn't that bad. New Horizons was just an outright leap, right, from what Animal Crossing was to what Animal Crossing is now with New Horizons. It was a massive leap. It wasn't just like Animal Crossing, but now you can decorate outside. Like, New Leaf was like, Animal Crossing was like Animal Crossing, right? GameCube, best way I can explain it. Animal Crossing on GameCube is classic Animal Crossing. It is legitimate. There's no way around it. You can't say that it's not Animal Crossing. Crap. It's Animal Crossing. Classic Animal Crossing. With some flaws, right? Animal Crossing Wild World came along on the DS. It was portable, and it improved upon a lot of those flaws. City Folk came along on the Wii. It is Animal Crossing, but with the least amount of flaws, right? It even improved upon some flaws that Wild World had. Despite being very, very similar to Wild World, but on a console, it improved on a lot of flaws that Wild World still had. okay? Then New Leaf came along. And when New Leaf came along, it was like Animal Crossing, but now you're the mayor. And you have all these mayoral duties, like setting ordinances and developing the town outside and all that stuff, right? And I think they added bushes in, or shrubs in New Leaf as well. I think that's where those came in. But still, they were adding stuff. They added a decent amount in New Leaf, but it was still Animal Crossing at its core, right? Then came New Horizons, which is not just... Let me swap that for the sea bass. Which is not just, you know, Animal Crossing plus whatever. No. This is like a full-blown different game. And I think that's upsetting to a lot of Animal Crossing fans, myself included. And I'm not just going to spend my life complaining about Animal Crossing New Horizons, okay? Although it does seem like that whenever I'm playing Animal Crossing, I'm just like, these kids will never know the true meaning of Animal Crossing. New Horizons isn't as good. And that's true in my opinion, but, no, it's a good game. It's just, you know, I enjoy it. I love it. It's just not Animal Crossing, in my mind. But that's where I'll leave it off. But yeah, no, all that came to mind just because I passed that tree there, and I thought like, hey, I actually didn't realize. Oh crap, you can't multi-select on this one. I actually didn't realize the similarities or like the things that tied into New Leaf on the 3DS. I always used to say like New Leaf is kind of where Nintendo started going down the rabbit hole. And I don't want to say that because a lot of people love New Leaf. A lot of people now are very, very nostalgic of New Leaf on the 3DS, but it is kind of where Nintendo started to go down the rabbit hole. But there is absolutely no arguing that it's still very, very much an Animal Crossing game. It's where Nintendo started moving on to a new era where old characters started retiring and getting new roles. Some characters just disappeared off the face of the earth. You know, that kind of thing. Let me get rid of all these things. But yeah, no, New Horizons on the Switch is where Nintendo was just like, we have Animal Crossing. We improved upon it so many times. We added so many new features to it. Might as well completely try something new, so now you're not even in a town. You're just on a deserted island. Like, every game, I feel like in the Animal Crossing franchise, you could say it's Animal Crossing, core Animal Crossing like we're playing now. It's Animal Crossing, but with the addition of this. For the first time ever, Animal Crossing New Horizons it's Animal Crossing, except you don't have this, that over other thing, and that. But you do have this, and this now. It's the first time where it's just like, it's Animal Crossing, but not a lot of it's been taken out. For no real reason. I guess that's what my point that I'm trying to make. Oh yeah, okay, so I already did give him a red snapper. We're gonna be in the money then, because I got a pocket full of red snappers. For some reason I thought that I didn't donate a red snapper yet, but no worries. Alright. But anyway, yeah, so that's where I'll leave that comment off. I digress. I don't want to spend my entire Animal Crossing life reminiscing over what was and what Animal Crossing New Horizons is lacking. Crap. Because for all intents and purposes, here I am playing the original Animal Crossing on GameCube, right? And I have active Let's Plays of all the different games, excluding New Leaf at the moment, but I'm working on that, like I've been for a while now. But with that being said, you know, nobody's forcing me to play New Horizons. I do enjoy it, but I enjoy the other Animal Crossing games better. even going all the way back, like I said, to this one on GameCube, I can't catch a fish now. It has its charms, and even with, like this is just raw Animal Crossing before any Animal Crossing games came out and improved upon it. This is just, like, raw Animal Crossing. And even this, like, is still an amazing classic game to play. No questions asked. Come on. Come on, fisher! Yes. The river's kind of... Jeez! Every time, dude! Before I even get a chance, it's just like... Nibble, bite. Right away. I'm about to give up. I'm about to give up on fishing today. Alright, fishy. Redemption! Oh, it's a frickin' shoe. So now I got 2 shoes. At least I'm cleaning up the ocean. Are these all shoes? Is that why they're all one-shots? Yep, it's another shoe. It's another freaking shoe. Are you kidding? The ocean is just full of shoes. Red snappers and trash. I feel like all of these one-shots have just been shoes that I've been missing out on. Oh, darn. Okay, so let me go sell these red snappers. And I'll take these shoes over to the dump. Do I have any letters or paper on me? No, I don't. So hopefully there'll be at least 5 sheets of paper in the dump. I'd like to sell Nook. In preparation for this freaking massive payment I'm about to make. What is this? Okay. Or for this massive debt I'm about to go into with my basement coming in. 9,365 bells. No, that's it. Let me go take all this garbage over to the dump quick. Oh my god. Oh, wrong way. Boop, boop. Garbage to the dump. Garbage to the dump. The dump is behind. Yeah, I was gonna say the dump is behind here, right? Get this freaking basketball out of the dump. What the heck, man? Get out! Oh, what was that? I didn't even see that there. A lady palm. Can I not get it out of here? Yes! Get out of here. You don't belong here. Here I am. Me and all my garbage. Let me put this fishing rod away. Here I am. Trash. I'm just gonna stand in the middle of it. Here I am. Boot. I'm just trash. Anyway. The basketball has weeds sticking out of it. Alright, so since I didn't get any paper there, I'm going to have to run... Oh, man. I sold all my paper last time, too. I have to run downtown to the police department, see if they got 5 sheets of paper in the lost and found for me. Suddenly my nose is really itchy, and I don't know why. Not that that's relevant or that you care, but it's happening. Okay. Here we go. Let's, Booker T. Let me see how much paper you got. It's watermelon paper, I think. What is this? Might as well take this too and just sell it. A tall lantern. That's right, it's mine, obviously. Of course. Of course it's 4 sheets of paper when I need 5. So I'll have to run up to Tom Nook's anyway. I was gonna... Yeah. I was gonna run up to Nook's anyway, because I have to sell this crap I just picked up from the dump and from the Lost and Found. But, now I have to buy paper, too. And I regret my decision to sell all that paper last week. All willy-nilly and whatnot. Just saw some weeds back here, and I thought I saw an X marks the spot, but I did not. I don't think. There's no way to tell. Oh, well. So let's go in here and talk to Nook. I got some stuff for you to buy from me, Nook. Show me what you've got. I got this, and this, and this. Sell all. Boom. So that'll put me over 10,000 bells today. And now I'm going to go blow it on paper. Neon paper. Yay. I'll buy it. Oh, cool. But it doesn't take me... 10,097 bells. So it doesn't take me under... You know. Alright, so let me breeze through this real quick. Oh, crap. And, da-da. I got this down to a science just about. Just hitting the start button a bunch of times. And the last one. And then we grab. Oops. There's literally nothing else you can actually do with these unappraised fossils, so. And last but not least, boom. So that's all of that. Now we're gonna run over to the post office and send these bad boys out. Kind of a relaxing episode today. But next week, whoo boy, next week we are back in it. We got some new fish for the museum today. Next week we're back in the hustle of trying to pay off our debt, which is always just fan-frickin-tastic. Right on time. So let's head in here. Pele! I can't do it. I have to do it one at a time. So the only thing that you can mass select in this game is when you're at Nooks and you're selling crap. That's what I've learned. So like mail, you still have to hand it to Pele one at a time. Bugs, fish, any kind of donations to the museum, you know, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. At least Pele's like straight to the point. You know what I mean? All business. Pele's legit. Straight to business, hard worker all the time. Meanwhile, Blathers is asleep when you walk in, and then once you start talking to him, he wants to freaking talk your ear off, and you can't skip it. It's just the worst. Blathers is just the worst in this game. But it's fine. Pele, you're the real MVP. Okay. And then we see, crap, what's his name? Phil? No, what the frick? What is his name? Hold on. I'm having a brain fart here. Let me check the bulletin board. Okay, hold on. Pete. Duh, Postman Pete. I knew his name was on here from a previous thing. Anyway, I buried some treasure. Oh, that's Pitfall. I already got that one. Here it is. Yours for the taking. I buried the blue corner in one of the 2 acres. One of the 2 acres. Can you find it? If you can, it's all yours. Yeah, you buried it in the ocean. Whoever that is. Attention residents of Domelberg. The spring sports season is upon us. Stretch those wintry, weary limbs and take part in the annual Spring Sports Fair. When is that? What? Hold on. Animal Crossing Spring Sports Fair. When is this? Was that the 10th? Did I miss that yesterday? No, okay, so it's on the... There are two fairs, March 20th and 21st. It would have been really great if they announced that. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? Or they wrote that on here. The one in spring is set from... Oh, so it's the 20th and the 21st. So... Yeah, it's not next week, I guess, right? What day is it? What year is it? Where am I? So yeah, it's next weekend. Next weekend would appear. So next Saturday and Sunday. So it won't be next week's episode, but it'll be the following week's episode. We'll make sure to have the spring sports fair. That's interesting, and unique to this game. But anyway, with that being said, I think I got everything. Let me see. Yeah, I think I got everything I wanted to get done today accomplished. Let me, that works. And, yeah, I'm the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode here at Let's Play Animal Crossing here on the Nintendo GameCube. If you love Animal Crossing as much as I do, you love Nintendo games as much as I do, make sure to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications when I do live streams here on the channel, when I upload and premiere new video content such as this. I upload and premiere new Animal Crossing Let's Plays every single Sunday here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe for that. Smash that like button, leave me a comment below. And I think that is my entire spiel. So once again, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll talk to you guys next time.